Antonio Farrell. I just graduated high school this past summer and I'm currently going to SPC. I live with my parents and have an older sister who is away in college. I currently work at Warren Plant Hospital in the guest services department. I like to play video games and hang out with friends. A major highlight in my life is when I got my own dog. I always wanted a dog that would look at me as his favorite person and not my sister or dad. Once I was able to talk to my mom and dad into letting me get a dog, my sister and I went out looking for a dog. We stopped at pet stores, shelters, and the SPCA for several weeks until I came across a golden retriever at Petland. I fell in love with him immediately. I loved how he fell into my lap and how he was a very loving dog. I knew that he was the one I wanted to adopt. When I adopted him, I also bought an elf costume since it was Christmas time. He looked very cute and I was filled with joy knowing I finally found the dog I wanted to adopt. My parents also liked him and they were a bit surprised I picked a dog that was a large breed. I couldn't think of a name for him at first, but my sister kept calling him Charlie, and ever since then it stuck with him, and now I call him Charlie. Charlie is a very smart dog. When I take him to the dog park, he catches the ball every time and brings it back to me. He is smart, easy to train, and loves to do tricks. When we go for a walk in the neighborhood, everyone always comments how pretty he is and how friendly he is. He sleeps with me in my bed and listens to most of my commands without trouble. Here is a picture of him in my arms when I brought him home when he was 4 months old. Here he is now today, just over 3 years old. He has gotten a lot bigger since the day I got him, and I'm very pleased with how he is today. I wouldn't trade him for anything. Charlie, come here. Come here, Charlie. Sit down, Charlie. Sit down. This is him right now, about 3 years old, and I love him with all my heart, and I wouldn't trade him for anything. Charlie, give me your paw. Give me your paw, Charlie. Come on. There we go. All right. Thank you guys for everything.